everyone, my name is Daria and I am happy to welcome those who love Russia as much as I do. If you are watching this, you must be interested in traveling to Russia, and I have something to tell you. Russia is very big and has lots of places to visit, but most foreigners come to see Moscow, St. Petersburg or Kamchatka. But what about towns and villages? They also have a great history and lots of sights to see. Now I want to tell you about the town where I was born. It's located 120 kilometers far from Moscow, and it's called Alexandrov. In 16th century it had the name Alexandrovskaya Sloboda, and it was the capital of Russia for 3 months under the reign of the Tsar Ivan the Terrible. Can you imagine such a small town being a capital of such a huge country like Russia? Nowadays Alexandrov has 4 temples which look awesome, and I advise you to come and see them. The architecture represents the mixture of modern offices and old village houses and buildings, which gives you a weird feeling when you explore its streets. If you want to go deeper in history, you may visit a great museum in Alexandrovskaya Sloboda. It's the name of the museum, where you can see the gloves, the rooms of the Tsar Ivan the Terrible, the wax figures demonstrating the lifestyle of old times, and even the tortures of medieval centuries. Speaking about the cruelty and some tough facts of our history, have you ever heard about the notorious Russian Tsar Ivan the Terrible? Do you know the most frightening story about him? Ivan the Terrible killed his son, who by the way had the same name as himself, Ivan. In a fit of rage he hit his son on the head with his rod, and the heir to the throne died. Many historians have come up with different versions of this horrible fact. They offer various explanations why he might commit such a notorious crime. One of them suggests that the Tsar was sure that his son wanted to overthrow him and take his place as head of state. One more reason might be connected with jealousy. Some say Ivan the Terrible liked his son's wife, and they argue about that a lot. So the Tsar accidentally killed his son, being outraged. Take a look at the famous picture painted by the Russian artist Ilya Repin. In fact, it's entitled Ivan Grozny and his son Ivan, November the 16th, 1581, while general public is sure that its title is Ivan Grozny is killing his son. Finally, there is an opinion that son wasn't killed by his father at all, he was just poisoned. And the painting you've just seen was based on the rumors around the story. More than 400 years later, we still don't know where the truth is, and the whole story is hidden by the veil of mystery. The guides of the museum can tell you a lot more interesting facts about the medieval past. You will be absolutely carried away, trust me. With a red brush, the mountains ash burned, the leaves were falling, and I was born. Hundreds of bell towers argued at least. It was the Saturday, John the Baptist. And in my teeth now, I want to crush the hot ashberries with a brush. That's the verse by Marina Tsvetaeva, the famous Russian poetess. It represents the hard life of the author, as bitter as berries of the mountain ash. If you are into poetry, you may visit the Museum of Tsvetaev sisters, where you can see what their life was like, and much more. The museum from outside looks very old and very Russian, like an old country house, so it creates a very special atmosphere. I'd be very glad to see you here in the town where I was born, off the beaten track. I've just given you a small overview of the places of interest, and if you have some problems in finding Alexandrov, you may contact me on ms.bartyshova@mail.ru. And if you need some help in telling you in English about the places I've mentioned, you may contact me as well. So see you in the next video. Bye.